Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Sky Wonder, aka Mrs. Wonderful, aka Girl in the Mirror, and you are watching Trendz Live. Mwah.
So we've been seeing successes with the mentorship program that SABC2 and Clover Crush have been running. Today we look at a food stylist mentee, and she gives us tricks and the know-how when it comes to this craft. Take a look.
We have fashion stylists, interior decorators, designers, you name it. But today we're talking about food styling. I think I've got a misconception because I've always thought food styling is all about making the plates look pretty, like the plating process. So please explain to us, what exactly is food styling?
I was in exactly the same position because I think that there's a line between foods, well, you plate it, and then there's a food stylist, and then there's a food photographer, and some people do all of it, people do one element of it, so it can be quite complicated. But I think the job of a food stylist is to kind of create the composition and make sure that the food is the hero of the composition and makes it pop and helps people understand exactly what is on the plate and why, kind of invokes some emotion in it. So yes, the food styling is a component, but there's lots of other things with it. Food styling is just one of the many. It is an art form in itself, much like plating and food photography, but it is largely just about making things look good on camera, whether it be video or film or whatever it is.
So how long would it take for me to master the art of food styling?
Oh goodness, I'll let you know when I get there. I've been very fortunate to work with some really great food stylists. In particular, my mentor Dash, who has been absolutely wonderful. And so I don't know how long she's been doing this for, but she's a trained chef, which I'm not. So she at least had a lot of the kitchen skills down. And so that kind of helps her in that, especially because there's various elements of food styling. Like some things just look better on camera when they're cooked differently. So they're cooked for camera more than cooked for eating. So you might want meat slightly undercooked so it bleeds a little bit more, and so you can actually see the juiciness of the meat, where you may not want to eat it that way. So I'm still learning, I'm still finding my tricks that I want to kind of make my own style of. So it's been a little bit of a while, but I'm not there yet. So we're here at Artistry today. So this is Jay Something's new restaurant, and very much his ethos goes through it. I'm sure you found it when you walked in. People are just lovely and genuine, and Jay's genuine, and I was quite terrified about meeting him the first time because this was very much my first kind of commercial job, and there's cameras around and there's a lot of pressure and you don't still finding your own style, so that's quite tricky. But it kind of all eased away when I met him because you could see that he's an artist that is there for other artists. It kind of made me believe that I was an artist too, and so it didn't feel like there were mistakes, they were just artistic misadventures, and we kind of could take it with that, so that was cool.
It's pretty already.
I mean, I think when you're working with good quality ingredients like you have here, and you've got good chefs that know how to cut things so that they look visually appealing, and you can see everything symmetrical, it's a lot easier to make things look good. Hello, hello.
What's happening?
Oh.
I just popped by and I just saw this beautiful food on the table.
Can you see?
Yeah.
We're not even done yet.
Summery and fresh and beautiful.
Stunning.
Wow, what are you making?
Salad.
Yeah, we're making a salad.
Salmon and citrus.
Absolutely, trying to make things summery and fresh.
Amazing. Looks great.
Okay, so Zareena, with the Clover mentorship program,
Yeah.
is it something that you would recommend that people take a mentorship program or like work with a mentor in order to sort of get into whatever passion they have, or like do you recommend getting mentorship?
I think it's a two-way street. I think that you can always learn from somebody else in any trade, and I think that it's always a good idea to get involved one way or another. If you have skills, and we all have skills, being willing and able to share them with other people is a true gift. I think that that's really important, and I think that that's what Crush has given me in this case. They've given me an opportunity to reignite or find and kind of develop a passion, and I think that's been the really important part. What do you think?
Hey, looks stunning.
There's more than one way to say